Someone asked me, who do you love more? Your husband or your baby? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Fanny Millie, but you could call me Fanny. If you haven't watched my new video, go ahead and watch it. It's called 10 Tips for First-Time Moms. So if you're a first-time mommy like me and you're struggling, these are my 10 tips for you. And I really hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. And if you haven't done so, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, now let's get started. Today's video is basically like a Q&A because I wanted you guys to learn a little something about me, or more like to know a little something about me, because I feel like you guys don't know me well enough. I will not be exposing my whole life here, but we'll get through some of the questions you guys had and I'll be providing some of the answers, you know. Anyways, some of these questions are like very serious questions, and some of these questions were like very funny questions, which I love. Because there are a lot of questions, I will try my best to keep this video up to like 10 to 12 minutes max. And sometimes next week, or no, sometime this week, I will try to do like a second part of this video, depending on the time that I have, but we'll see. All right, now let's get started. I'll be looking down there to read the questions off my laptop, and I'll be providing the answers. And I really hope you guys are satisfied with the answers you get, because some of these questions I really don't know, because I haven't been through that phase in my life yet. But when I get through there, I will definitely let you guys know what's up. All right, question number 1 and 2 is what's your real name and where you're from? My real name is Stephanie Million, and I'm originally from Haiti. I know what you guys are thinking. What's up with this name? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a name I've been battling with my whole life. Stephanie Million. I don't know what my parents were thinking. They couldn't decide between one of them. They were like, oh, let's give her both names. You know, it should be fine. I'm not so crazy about the name, but hey, that's the name my parents gave me. I wanted to change the name, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, every time I hear my name, I'm like, can I change this name? I really hate it. But it's who I am. It's part of me, so I decided to leave it there. And that is why I tell you guys to call me Fanny, because I really like the name Fanny. But who knows? Maybe when I have a daughter, I'll call her Fanny. And we'll see if my husband agrees with that. All right. Some of the questions I kind of remember. Question number 3, I believe. How old are you? I'm 27 and I'll be 28 in May. Like, that's like super soon right there. Like, it's right around the corner. Yeah, so 27 going up to 28. Next question is, what's your biggest failure? This question, like, it took me some time to come up with the answer, because I had to examine my life for a while to see what was my failure. And I don't think I have any failure yet. Like I said, yet. I feel like I go through a moment and I learn what I have to learn, and then I keep it moving. I don't consider anything in my life as a failure. Everything that I've been through, or everything that I've done, it was a lesson. It's not a failure for me. So when I get to that period of time where I feel like, okay, like I failed in this, I'll definitely do a video and let you guys know. But for now, I don't have any failures, and I'm really happy with that. I feel like I learned things. I learned my lessons through everything that I've done in my life, everything that happened in my life, and that's about it. And another question you guys had was, what's your biggest accomplishment? One of my biggest accomplishment is the fact that I left my parents and I moved to Canada by myself and to live my life. And I feel like this right there was like a big move for me because I've been with my parents all my life. Like I depended on them for everything, you know, because they're always there to provide, and to move and leave them behind, it was like a big step for me. And today I look at my life and I look at the things that I accomplished, and I'm like, I'm very happy about this. Like, I don't regret it one day. Yes, I do miss them, but I feel like this is one of my biggest accomplishments, leaving my parents to become the person that I am today and the person that I'll be tomorrow. I'm very grateful for them for understanding that too. Another question you guys had was, who's taller, you or your husband? I feel like my husband is right there and I'm right there. But he's convinced that he's right there and I'm right there. Like, I feel like in his head I'm like 5'4", but guys, no lie, I'm pretty tall. I feel like I'm pretty tall. I feel like I'm 5'8" or 5'9". I don't know, but we'll see. If I do a video with him, we'll, like, you know, compare our height to each other and we'll see who's taller. I know for a fact he's taller, but you guys will see the height difference, you know? Another question was, will you be doing a video with your husband? I don't know, because my husband is like super private, and it's like even this whole YouTube thing is like a struggle. I wanted you guys to see my son. I wanted to share a lot of things with you guys, but because he's so private, I have to take like baby steps with him. And eventually I really hope like he will do a video with me. And if he's watching that, babe, please, let's do a video for them so they can see. I'm really like rooting to do like my husband does my makeup. I'm not a good like makeup artist. I'm still struggling with my own makeup, but I would love to see how he does my makeup, because he's like, every time I'm doing my makeup, he's like, oh, it's super easy. I don't know, why can't you do it? And I would love to see him do it. Yeah, so I don't know when I'll be doing a video with him, and when I decide, well, not me, when he decides to do a video with me, you guys will be the first to know about it. All right. Another question you guys had was, well, not you guys, a friend of mine asked this question. I love this question because she was like, how big is your butt? Girl, you've seen my butt and you know how big it is, but since there are like other people watching, my butt is big enough for my husband, guys. Like I don't know why she asked this question, because like every time I'm with her, she makes me feel like my butt is like, oh, like, you know, but when really it's like, I don't feel like my butt is like the way she makes it seem. But girl, you know how big it is. And for those who wants to know also, it's big enough for my husband, guys. Anyways, next question was, do you have any siblings? I do have siblings. I have one younger sister and one older brother. My brother currently lives in the US and my sister lives in Canada too. So yeah, I always wanted more siblings, but I guess my parents decided like it was enough after, you know, my sister. They were like, oops, we're done. We're not dealing with that. And I understand, because now that I have a son, I'm questioning the fact that my husband is like, we should have another baby. And I'm like, I don't know about that, because guys, being a mother is hard. Like every time I'm doing it, like I'm like, you know what? I take my own mother for granted, because being a mom is really hard. And you know, you have to watch out doing the right thing, because that baby's watching you. You might think like, okay, he's young, he doesn't understand. Trust me, these kids are watching you, and you can't fake it with them. Like, it's impossible to fake it. I remember that one time I was sad and I was crying, and my little boy, he was just watching me there, like literally. He didn't blink. The kid didn't even blink. Yeah, it's really hard, and every day I'm still learning how to do this thing. Yeah. Another question you guys had was, what was it? Let me read it real quick, guys. Yeah. Someone asked me, who inspired you the most in your life? Um, Honestly, I feel like my father inspired me the most, because some of you guys know my father and some of you guys don't know him. My father is this person who doesn't give up in life. Like, I've never seen this guy give up on anything. Anything, absolutely, and like nothing. And I admire that about him. And he, like, my father is a very religious person, and there are like circumstances where he felt like people would tell him he has to do things that, how do I say that? There are times that he will face problems where he has to question his faith, and not once has he ever done that. And I really admire that about him. And every day I look at my father's spirituality and I'm like, Lord, like, help me to be not like him, but to be better than that. Help me to be closer to you, just like better than my father is. I feel like he is one of my biggest inspiration, because he has taught me so much in life. And one of the things he taught me was like, don't give up. Another thing that he really made sure that I understand when I was growing up was, you're you and nobody can be you. And I really admire that about him, because not every father take the time to let their daughters know how important, how beautiful, how special they are, and that they're, I don't know how to say it, but you guys see what I'm trying to say. So yes, my father is one of my biggest inspiration. We at 11 minutes, I believe. 11, 12 minutes. So I'll do 2 more questions and we'll do the next part sometime this week. Next question was, we'll see. Oh, wow. The other question was, how old is your baby boy? My baby boy is 7 months, like I said, and his name is Stefan Andropoleus. And someone asked me, how did you guys decide on the name? Who came up with the name? The name, it was really hard to come up with a baby name at first, because at first, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I wanted to call my son Eliakim. I really love this name, and I was reading the Bible once and I saw this name. I fell in love. I was like, oh my God, I love the name Eliakim. It's so, I don't know, it's so, I love it. And then my husband was like, no, hell no, we're not calling our kid like that, because I feel like it's going to be hard for people to pronounce his name. I was like, oh my God, okay, fine. Let's do another name. I chose Midas. I don't know where I came up with these names, guys, so don't laugh. I was like, let's call him Midas. Let's call him Logan, Morgan. At some point, I even wanted to call him King. And my husband was like, you serious? He was like, let's call him Jeff Jr. I was like, hell no. First of all, I don't like any name that involves Junior. And I'm already married to someone named Jeff, so therefore I do not want to call my son Jeff. So because his name is Jeff Andrel Poleus and my name is Stephanie Million, I was like, let's do Stefan from me, and let's select his middle name, Andrel, from him, and we'll just do Stefan Andrel Poleus. And I know, like, at first I wasn't so excited about the name Stefan, because I feel like it's so common. A lot of people have the name. But when I hear the name like Stefan Andrel, I really like the name now. The more I say it, the more I like the name. Yeah, so that's how we came up with the name. And lastly, last questions. Like I said, I don't want this video to be super long. Last question is, will you be doing a birthday party for your son? The first birthday party. This, I don't know. I really don't know, because I feel like first birthday parties, they don't really remember it. But I have friends that says you don't do it for them, you do it for you, to celebrate the fact that you kept a baby alive for a whole year. So I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to do a birthday party for him, because I'm thinking, is it a waste of money? But I'm also thinking, I want him to have a party. But I'm like, will he remember it? So it's like a battle, a conflict, But if I decide to have a birthday party, in my next video, I'll definitely let you guys know about it. I think I could do one last question. Should I do one last question? Yeah, we'll do one last question, and then I think that's it, guys, because I think I'm going up to 15 minutes or 14 minutes now. Let's see. One last question is, I'm just gonna pick one question here that I really like. Is someone asked me, who do you love more, your husband or your baby? This question I did not want to answer it because a lot of people will not understand where I'm coming from, but I'm still gonna try my best to answer it. I don't feel like it's the same type of love, you know? The love I have with my husband and the love that I have for my son is not the same. So therefore, I don't feel like this question even makes sense to me. You understand? Like, the way I love my husband, I could never love my son like that. And the way I love my son, I could never love my husband like that. It's two different type of love. It's two different, relationship. They're like two different people. So therefore, this question to me doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Please don't be offended, but I'm not sorry at the same time. So this is my answer. It's two different type of love. It's two different type of relationship. Therefore, there's no way I could possibly love one more than the other. I love them both. Simple as that. And I hope you're satisfied. Whoever asked this question, I hope you're satisfied with my answer. All right. So guys, I think that's it for today. Like I said, I'll try my best to do another video sometime this week. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up, like this video. Don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Remember that. Subscribe to Fanny Millie. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I go, a lot of people are asking me about my hair. Like, how long is it? Like, right here. It's like over here. You know, a lot of people asking me about my hair. My hair was done by Cat Slade. If you don't know her, go follow her on Instagram. It's Cat Slade. I think it's CATSLA, like Y another Y. So yeah, she's amazing, guys. I really love these braids. Like, I really wanted long braids, and she did a great job. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.